I've noticed something over the years. Some of the smartest people I know, the ones who think deeply, reason clearly, and ask good questions, are still constantly stressed about money. They are not reckless. They are not lazy. They are not clueless. They understand complex ideas. They solve difficult problems. They see through nonsense quickly. Yet when it comes to money, they feel stuck, always trying to catch up, always one expense away from panic, always wondering how they can be this smart and still feel this financially fragile. And if that thought has ever crossed your mind, if I'm intelligent, why does money still feel so hard? Then this conversation is for you. Because the answer isn't what most people think. Now, let's face it. We're told a simple story growing up. Smart people do well. Hard work pays off. If you think clearly and make good decisions, money will follow. That story sounds reasonable and comforting. It suggests the world is fair, that outcomes match effort, that intelligence protects you. So, when money doesn't follow, the confusion feels personal. You don't just think something is wrong with your situation. You start thinking something is wrong with you. You start questioning yourself, your discipline, your choices, your worth. You replay decisions late at night. You compare yourself to people you know you're more capable than, and somehow they seem less stressed. That gap hurts, because it creates a quiet shame that no one talks about. But here's the uncomfortable truth most people never hear. Money doesn't respond to intelligence. It responds to conditioning. And those are two very different things. You can be intellectually sharp and still be financially conditioned to stay stuck. Because intelligence helps you understand ideas. But conditioning determines how you behave under pressure. And money is pressure. Deadlines, expectations, family needs, uncertainty about the future. In those moments, you don't act based on how smart you are. You act based on what feels safe. That's not a character flaw. That's biology. Let's slow this down. Intelligence is your ability to reason, analyze, and learn. Financial conditioning is the set of emotional rules you absorbed long before you ever earned money. It's not what you were told. It's what you felt. It's the tone of money conversations, the tension in the room, the emergencies, the silences. It was like, money disappears quickly. You should enjoy it while you can. There's never really enough. If you don't spend it now, something bad might happen later. Most people don't consciously believe or hold on to these ideas. But it's how they feel. And feelings drive behavior far more than logic ever will. That's why someone can understand compound interest and still live paycheck to paycheck. That's why someone can know what they should do and still do the opposite. Think about how money was handled around you growing up. Was it discussed calmly or only during emergencies? Was it planned or constantly reacted to? Was it a tool or a source of tension? Maybe money only came up during fights. Maybe bills were paid with stress. Maybe there was always a sense that things could fall apart at any moment. Those experiences teach your body something. They teach it that money equals instability. Those early patterns quietly shaped how your nervous system responds to money today. So, when a smart adult earns money, their brain might understand long-term planning, but their body still reacts to money like it's unstable. That creates a conflict. You know what you should do, but you feel pulled toward what feels immediately relieving. Spending becomes comfort. Avoidance becomes protection. Overworking becomes a way to feel in control. None of that has anything to do with intelligence. It has everything to do with emotional memory. This is why smart people often overthink money but underoptimize it. They research endlessly. They watch videos. They read threads. They understand theory. They see risks clearly. But they hesitate. They delay starting. They wait for the perfect plan. They avoid simple systems because they don't feel emotionally ready. Meanwhile, less analytical people sometimes do better financially. Not because they're smarter, but because their conditioning around money is calmer. They act earlier. They tolerate imperfection. They don't tie every decision to identity or self-worth. They act before they ever feel ready. Another thing no one talks about? Smart people are especially vulnerable to status traps. Because intelligence often gets rewarded with expectations. You're supposed to look like you're doing well, sound like you're doing well, live like you're doing well. So, money quietly leaks into appearances. Better clothes, better phone, better lifestyle signals. Not out of vanity, but out of pressure. Pressure to match how capable you seem. And once again, intelligence doesn't protect you here. Because the fear isn't logical. It's social. Now, here is the realization that changes everything. Being good with money is not about being smart. It's about being regulated. Regulated enough to delay gratification without feeling deprived. Regulated enough to look at numbers without panic. Regulated enough to make boring decisions consistently. Money rewards calm, not brilliance. It rewards systems, not insights. Once you understand this, the shame starts to lift. You stop asking, "What's wrong with me?" and start asking, "What patterns am I operating from?" That shift alone creates space. And that space is where change begins. Because when money is no longer tied to intelligence or self-worth, you stop trying to prove anything. You start building stability instead. So, what does this look like in real life? It looks like choosing simplicity over cleverness. It looks like boring systems that run without emotion. You don't need complex strategies. You need predictable ones. You don't need to optimize everything. You need fewer emotional spikes. You design your finances to reduce stress, not impress anyone. You stop relying on motivation and start relying on structure. Automatic savings, clear boundaries, margins that give you room to breathe. You treat money like a system that supports your nervous system, not a test of how smart you are. And maybe most importantly, you stop waiting to feel ready. Because readiness isn't a feeling. It's a result of small, repeated actions. If you're smart and still struggling with money, that doesn't mean you've failed. It means you're human. Money lives at the intersection of psychology, environment, and systems. Not just intelligence. And once you stop blaming your mind, you can start retraining your patterns. Slowly, calmly, without pressure. Financial peace isn't built by outthinking the system. It's built by understanding yourself within it. And that's something intelligence alone was never meant to solve. If this video made you pause for a moment, not because it shocked you, but because it felt familiar, that matters. Struggling with money doesn't mean you're not smart enough. A lot of the time, it just means you're carrying patterns you didn't choose. And those can be unlearned. Slowly, without pressure. If you want to keep having these kinds of conversations about money, psychology, and real life, you can like this video and subscribe to the channel. If someone you care about is quietly dealing with money stress, you don't have to explain anything. Just share this with them. Let it speak for itself. And before you go, I'd like to hear from you. What's one money habit or belief you're starting to question lately? Even a short answer is enough. I'll read them. Take care of yourself. And I'll see you in the next one.